I didn't tell you what this one is, Mike, so I'm hoping I get a nice excited. I know you're very easily excited,
I was
but
gonna say,
I,
you're
I,
gonna be
I
disappointed
hope
so
you
bad.
get some type of excitement out of knowing what's in this box behind me. Lagavulin 8-year-old.
8-year-old Lagavulin. Okay,
So,
got me excited.
obviously we've done the 16, right? And we've actually, when we reviewed an open bottle versus a brand new bottle, and that's what opened our eyes into oxidation. Remember that?
Yeah.
So this is an 8-year-old Lagavulin. Oh, by the way, I'm Metahuman Dave.
No one really cares about me, but you can call me just Mike.
So the 8-year-old came out in 2016 as a 200th anniversary edition,
Okay.
and apparently it was kind of popular. So they decided to bring it back as a regular part of their core lineup.
Okay.
So this is 8-year-old Lagavulin, and rather than bottling it at 43% like the 16-year-old, this actually comes in at 48%. So it's a little higher ABV, but half the age statement. And sometimes with peated whiskey, the older it gets, the less the peat shines through. So I'm curious to know if that's what's going to happen with this. Is this going to be more peaty?
Well, it's been a while since we did a peated whiskey. Seems like it's been forever, to be honest with you.
Too long for people who love peat.
This smells fantastic. Fantastic. It's as fantastic as that chainsaw.
Light.
Damn it, this smells good. God, I miss that smell.
Huh. Well, before I talk about this, I just got to point something out, Mike. I've never seen a whiskey that actually had a serving facts, like a nutrition label on the box.
Really?
So apparently 1.5 ounce is 117 calories.
No carbs, no fat, no protein.
Wow. I will say, if you guys do pick up this bottle, be really, really careful. This is skimpy boxing. It will fall. It's kind of flimsy, so make sure you hold it from the bottom. Don't become a victim of a broken box. So, Mike, this is not the actual 2016 edition where it says 200th anniversary. And from what I've read online, and I can't speak on my own opinions because I've never tried the other bottle, but some people swear that this is not the same bottling as that 200th anniversary.
I can't imagine it is right now. I'll be honest with you.
You're not digging it.
It's not that I'm not digging it. Look, I'm a peat kind of guy. I'm leaning towards that way. I'm a little biased.
Mm-hmm.
On the nose, it's fantastic. God damn it, is that a smooth, smoky smell? It's fantastic. Flavor-wise, you get a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
But
nothing else.
well, but it's kind of a harsh smoke. It's not a pleasant, clean smoke. It almost tastes like dirty smoke. Like it wasn't clean wood you burned.
That's an interesting way of saying it.
The finish on it is rather abrupt. I mean, you expect peat to kind of linger a bit.
Yes.
This does not.
That is one of the things that I love about peated whiskeys is that oily texture just lingers. It clings to the tongue. You can have a conversation and sip on one single whiskey for a while because you're still getting flavors. You don't get that with this at all. And the age, to me, actually seems like it's much younger than 8 years old.
It does.
Because 8 years is not that young. Because Talisker 10, it's only 2 years older. That's one of my favorite whiskeys ever. This really feels like a young, very young whiskey.
Well, it's a young peated whiskey. I still enjoy it. unfortunately, I'm absolutely biased towards the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I'm throwing a 7.5 on this.
Wow.
You know,
Cognitive dissonance going on right here, because I thought you were going to score very, very low.
Why would I do that? It's not horrible, Dave. It's just you compare it to the other Lagavulins, and you've had such fantastic stuff from Lagavulin, and they come out with this, which is a little bit on the weaker side.
Granted, most places sell the 16-year-old for a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
We're lucky enough to find it at Costco, so we get it for about $56 to $60, which is only a couple of bucks more than this.
Yeah.
Some people have to pay upwards of $125 for the same bottle.
Yeah.
We're spoiled in that sense. This one, Top Shelf wineandspirits.com, they are selling it for $50 right now. It's on sale.
I still think I would buy it.
It's normally $70, but it's on sale for $50, and of course, Brolic 2 will save you some money off of that. But for me, honestly, he's digging it a lot more than me.
Yeah.
And if we go back and look at most videos, I usually score higher than Mike. On this one, I'm just on the opposite spectrum. I'm not digging it at all. I'm like barely giving it a 5, so 5.1.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty harsh, man. If you compare the other 5s that you gave to this and drank it to, this one would be far superior.
It's not doing much for me, man.
I think it's just being hurt by legacy.
Hurt by legacy.
Yeah, I think you're just really taking legacy to heart.
Well, I just think that it just shows its age. It's very young tasting, and other than a little bit of smoke, I'm not getting much out of it. And I really expected with the 48% that I was going to get a lot more flavor notes out of it compared to the Lagavulin 16 that comes in at 43%. I'm not getting any sweetness. I'm not getting any of the things that I would also like with my whiskey on top of the smoke.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, see, I'm just happy with the smoke.
It smells smoky still with that extra drop. By the way, this is the final video for an entry opportunity to win one of these Angel Share glass droppers. So make sure that you get in all of your entries before this weekend, because on Sunday, I believe it's the 17th of February, we will be doing a live stream drawing of the winner of the Angel Share dropper. So, good luck.
Yeah, make another account. Answer all 10 questions again.
Please don't.
No, do it. Do it multiple times. Just keep doing it.
What do you think with the water?
Got real interesting. You can taste it thin out, but for some reason, the smoke comes a little bit stronger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But again, it's not the clean smooth. It's a little bit of a dirty smoke. It's like going to the beach when you're in high school and throwing pallets down on a bonfire. You know, you just take whatever wood you got, you throw it down, and you let it burn. To me, that's what it's kind of like. So,
what do you think as far as your scoring then?
I'm probably going to take it down a little bit. I'm going to get it right around the 7. And take it down a little bit. Not as enjoyable as it is neat.
And I actually do enjoy it a little more than the neat. It's not bringing out a lot of sweetness, but I'm getting a little something extra on top of the smoke. Enough that I want to bump mine up a little. I'll give it a full half a point extra, so let's go 5.6. Moving on to our final way of tasting this whiskey. Mike's going to grab that Canadian Glencairn with the rocks in it. And due to poor planning, neither one of us have a question for you yet, so we're still thinking of one on the fly.
Oh, maybe we'll throw multiple ones at you and you guys pick.
See what it's all about.
I don't know. Never had good luck with peated and ice.
We have not had any luck with peat and ice. How about you guys? Since Mike and I both are fiending for a good peated whiskey, what is a peated whiskey that we have not reviewed yet on the channel that we can get for 60-ish bucks?
That's fair. That's fair. Keep it in a reasonable range.
By the way, that was your entry opportunity questions, is to answer that peated whiskey question.
Yeah. Disappointing is a word.
Not as harsh as we've often had, and I remember us both hating the 16 on ice. I can't say it's as bad as the 16 was on ice.
This is the best way, I think, to introduce someone to peated, is to do the 8 with ice.
Yeah, it's not bad. It doesn't hit you with that weird chemical taste that we often get on ice with peated whiskey.
Very light smokiness, easy break-in, easy intro. Something to think about. Is that a redeeming quality? Yeah, meh. I'll go with a 6 on it.
Wow, so you are still scoring it pretty high.
I can still drink it. But when you compare it to the other ways, to having it neat, compare it to the other Lagavulins, again, it suffers from its legacy.
This is strange. The more I sip this particular glass, the more I'm actually liking it. Because at first I was like, eh. Second one, I'm like, it's a little better. And the third sip, I'm actually like, it's not bad. So, try one more time before I give a score.
All right, I mean, hey. Maybe the alcohol's kicking in.
Like you said, it's not horrible. It's not abrasive.
No.
I can understand other people enjoying it this way. I would say it's probably my least favorite of the 3 ways, but not by a whole lot. So it's a 5. Now we got that midline, which, if you go back and look at videos, a 5 is actually a pretty high score for me when it's on ice.
All right.
So if you have missed your entry opportunity, the question was asked earlier. This is your last video on your ways to win this Angel Share dropper.
Well, not that one.
One just like this one.
That's ours. You can't have
this
that
one's ours, but you get the exact one just like it. We're gonna choose the winner this Sunday, so you have a couple of extra days to watch videos and enter, because we have 10 videos now. So that's 10 opportunities to win.
The more accounts you have, the better off you are.
Mike's all for cheating. He doesn't care. If you want to cheat to win,
Look,
he says if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
The Patriots are in the Super Bowl. Tis the season.
Tis the season for cheating.
To break and bend a rule. That's all I'm saying.
By the time this video goes live, the Patriots probably already won the Super Bowl.
You think so? All right. That's your prediction? That's true. Since we're going, you know what? You never bet against Brady.
You can't.
But I'm a homer. I'm taking the LA Rams.
All right, go for it.
Homer. You stick with your East Coast.
I hate the Patriots. Most hated team I've ever had.
Whatever.
But they're winning.
They win.
They're can't go against them. But that's it. Join us this Sunday for our live stream, because I want to make sure you're actually watching the live stream if you're going to be winning. Right? You'll have only one day to get back to us before we choose the next winner.
Ready
I'm
out?
strict.
Hey, you can't spell Mike or win without the chopsticks.
He just did that.
I did that.